welcome back to the Burrow. I'm Hillary, your resident fragrance-loving muggle. I'm here today with Chris, my real-life business partner and best friend, and we are going to be sampling from Zoologist.
Hi, thanks for having me on the channel.
So if you're interested to hear about all of these fragrances, stay tuned. So today we are going to be sampling from Zoologist. We have their full discovery set. Now there are 18 fragrances here, so we will likely have to take breaks in the middle so we can try not to get nose fatigue. But yeah, you guys won't see all of that. It'll be cut short. Alrighty, so first we have Moth. Now we're not going to look at the notes until after we smell it first. We'll each have one of these, and then I'll set them down and so we can smell their dry downs again here in a second once we smell everything. Spray. It's sweeter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
I'm not really sure what I was expecting a moth to smell like.
It really does make me think of like a moth's wings, kind of like...
Yeah, like it's kind of powdery.
Powdery.
Kind of,
yeah,
well,
powdery.
I would say dusty more than powdery. I don't know if that's a
good word
thing. Yeah,
for
dusty.
it, yeah. There's definitely some flowery notes, and it's sweet and flowery and
I feel like there's
it's nice.
I feel like there's some smokiness in the base, maybe. Just a little bit.
It's much nicer than I expected for a moth.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see the notes. A lot. There's cinnamon, clove, cumin, lemon, nutmeg, saffron, heliotrope, iris, jasmine, mimosa, nougat. I don't know what is nougat.
Typo for nougat.
Rose, ambergris, honey, resins. Okay, I would definitely say honey. Yeah, it's probably that sweetness. Guaiac wood, musk, nagamotha, oud, patchouli, smoke, and vetiver. Yeah, so definitely smoke and honey, and obviously musks. We'll come back to those once it's dried down. Okay, so next up is Bee. This is their newest release, and I would say probably their most highly anticipated. I know that they were trying to, they only released like 100 bottles. I think they were trying to get it released so it could be added into the 2019 Fragrance Awards. Whew, I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is extremely sweet and rich honey, just straight honey.
Wow.
The more I smell it, I can kind of pick up some undertones of like mild spices, but mainly rich honey.
I feel like this is a gourmand lover's dream, a honey gourmand lover's dream. I feel like most of the honey fragrances now, like they have like a really deep base of some sort. Like sometimes they have oud, like, you know, like honey oud from Montal, or they'll have tobacco, something like that. But this is...
If you're like me and allergic to bees, you might not want to wear this out in the wild.
You might attract some unwanted attention there.
It might end up being a bad day.
Yeah, definitely, obviously a lot of honey. And some florals, like maybe yellow florals. I don't think white florals, but some sort of...
It's pretty nice. I mean, I would wear this one. It's
yeah.
nice.
I feel like this would have to be a Beast Performer. This is so sweet and so strong. Wow. Yeah, oh, so it does, you got it? Okay. Yeah, so it does have ginger syrup and royal jelly accord. I'm not sure what royal jelly is. Do you know what royal jelly is?
No.
No idea.
Very thick.
Yeah, but heliotrope, mimosa, orange flower, okay. Benzoin, labdanum, musk, sandalwood, tonka, vanilla. Yeah, really good. Super sweet.
Beware of bees.
Yeah. Definitely unisex, but I would say maybe leaning towards the feminine side, but you know, it's honey. It is what it is. Okay, so next we have Nightingale. Now, oh, the juice in this one's pink. That's pretty cool. That smells a little dated.
Yeah, it smells like an older woman's...
It smells like a cougar, is what it smells like. It smells like... it smells like a rich old lady.
It smells like the potpourri at a cougar's house.
How many cougars' houses have you been to?
A few.
Okay, great. Yeah, I definitely smell some florals. Some muskiness, like a wispy kind of muskiness in the background. It's drying down a little less a little less mature.
Yeah.
Okay, a little less mothballing. It's starting out a little less mature. I feel like there's something so familiar in it, but I can't pick out what the notes are. Almost like a I don't know. Plum blossom. Okay. So I think I was thinking like cherry blossom or something. Like.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
Yeah. It has ambergris, frankincense, labdanum, moss, oud, patchouli, sandalwood. So a lot of resins in there with some brighter notes. There's rose.
It is smelling better now that it's calmed down a little bit.
I just like the bottle. That pink juice is really pretty. Okay. All right.
Nothing wrong with that.
So next we have Hyrax. This is one of the fragrances that I am, from reputation, probably the most afraid of. Now, from my understanding, this is one of the... I probably shouldn't spray this near my sink. Now, most Zoologist fragrances don't contain many animal products, but Hyrax, I believe, does contain animal products, but it's in the form of African stone, or like their poop. So you have that to look forward to. Okay, actually from initial smell, it smells like anal glands. We're dog groomers. We smell a whole lot of anal glands. There might be people out there who like fecal smelling fragrances. They like things a little skanky. This is definitely not a fragrance that I would wear. Mostly because as a dog groomer, the whole reason I got into fragrances was to try to smell as far away from poop and pee as possible. And this definitely resembles some fecal.
I can tell that they've tried to, freshen things up and,
Oh, there's whiskey in it.
Yeah, try and make it more appealing, but there's not much appealing about this one. It's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah. But hats off to them for doing it, because I feel like not many houses would go quite as wild in their fragrances. Cool idea,
and as it dries down, it's less offensive. Yeah. It's just still nothing that I would wear.
It does smell less like a little less fecal now. I feel like.
Yeah, the fecal was just right in that first blast. When the shit hits the fan. This is that smell.
Straight out of the booty. Okay. I probably shouldn't say any of that on camera. Oh well. Okay, so next we have Civet. This one actually, like, it's gonna be anal glands again. This one actually won. This one actually won the Art and Olfaction Awards. It was a finalist in 2017. It looks like. Okay, so in the air, it actually smells good.
Yeah, this one's.
This is like a happy musky.
Yeah, it's musky, spicy. That was not bad at all.
I was expecting like when people say civet is in fragrances, it's normally like a fecal note, but this is like this is sweet.
It smells more like a Middle Eastern spicy kind of fragrance.
Oh, okay. So I thought I was smelling like some sweetness and spices. It has lemon, orange, and spices, so it's definitely like it's almost like Christmassy, like orange spices in the opening. And I smell a lot of florals. Like some tuberose, kind of bubblegummy in there.
Yeah, I can smell that.
Yeah, I like that one actually. We'll see how that one dries down.
Much better. Hyrax, this is what you should have had.
Well, then it would have been called Civet 2.0. Yeah, I actually like that one quite a bit. Okay, so next we have Chameleon. This one came out last year, and I know that everyone was highly anticipating this one. This one has the really cool, what is that called? Holographic? Is that what that's called? Yeah, it has like the holographic front to it, which is kind of neat. And we are actually reptile freaks. He had a chameleon.
Yep, for several years.
Yeah, you had a chameleon. I have a blue-tongued skink, and I have a hognose snake, and you have...
I have several snakes. Several geckos of various sorts.
So when it comes to reptiles, we know a thing or two, thankfully, about them.
Okay, this one is extremely fresh and bright.
That's fruity. What is that?
Yeah.
I want to say banana, but it doesn't smell like banana. But it kind of gives like a really, really green banana.
I think this one's mango-y, maybe.
But I also smell something really green, like really
mango-y, melony.
Maybe
something. It's good. Kind of like very fresh.
Well, I want to say like grassy, but like big leaf maybe instead of grass. Let's see what kind of notes are in that. Oh, you were right. There's mango. There's starfruit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never would have guessed starfruit. I don't know what a starfruit smells like or tastes like.
I know what it looks like.
Frangipani. Okay, so that's the florals I was smelling for sure. Yeah, I like that one.
Sounds good. I would wear that one.
Okay, so next we have Beaver, and I believe this one was reformulated. I think that this is one that was reformulated. People didn't like it before, and they made it more wearable, I believe. Ooh, that's watery. I smell water.
That one's very woody, as you would expect for Beaver.
Yeah. Like a cedar, maybe, because it's kind of like a bright wood.
Cedar, cypressy.
I smell some sort of floral too, like a really light floral. Like it's not. This isn't something that a guy couldn't get by with. Like
no, I could certainly wear this. I get a lot of cedar, cypress woods, and maybe some like moss, like the moss earth underneath the cedar cypress trees.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I do
That's
smell
what
it.
I get.
I do smell an earthiness too.
That's what I'm getting.
But I love that watery kind of background.
It's
like
good.
it
I like
kind of
that
makes
one.
it. Yeah, it's like wet wood. I like that. So next is Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, I've been wanting to smell this one just because the little dude on the front of this bottle is really cool looking. And,
Yeah, I would probably just buy this one for the bottle.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
Yeah. Oh, it is smoky.
Yes.
It's the smoke in
I just
the
got
air.
a blast of that in the air.
Oh man. That is bitter smoky. That's what that is for sure.
It's a blast to the prehistoric past.
I feel like if a meteorite, or a meteor, whatever, is it a meteorite when it hits the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like if a meteorite just crashed through the jungle, that is what it would smell like. Yeah. So it's definitely smoky, but I also smell like woods, like if you have a fire burning and then you pour water on it and like the smell that
it's almost like the heat on the rocks. Like if you've got a fire pit going, you smell the rocks. That's kind of what I'm getting, like a smoky, hot rock from a fireplace.
Yeah, I definitely smell like cade oil. That kind of like thick greasiness.
It's not really all that wearable, but if I were like sitting at home reading a book about, dinosaurs or something, I would certainly wear this one and get into it.
This is the perfect fragrance to wear if you're reading Jurassic Park, for sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
The book or the fragrance?
Both. I do like this fragrance more than I expected to. The initial blast in the air was a bit...
startling?
Yeah, a little off-putting, but
yeah.
The smell itself has gotten much better, and I could certainly wear it while I was just, hanging out at home and enjoying a book while I enjoy the fragrance.
Interesting. It has, it says leather. I think that leather and the cade oil are kind of like perfectly blending together.
Yeah.
Although I feel like I smell something metallic, and I'm not sure.
I thought that at the beginning. I thought I smelled something metallic, which really meteorites can have a lot of metal in them.
I'm not really seeing any notes specifically that I would say are like, oh, that's a metallic note, but almost like a bloody kind of, but just barely. It's like on the edge of my nose or something. I don't know.
It's nice. I like that one quite a bit more than I expected to.
The artistry that goes into these fragrances is so cool. I think that's why I was really attracted to this house. Not just because the bottles look badass, but definitely the... I already forgot what I was talking about.
Just go to the next one.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one. Okay, so the next one is Panda. Now this one has green juice, like super green. So let's see. What do you think a panda fragrance would smell like? What do pandas eat? Are they eucalyptus or bamboo?
Bamboo.
Bamboo. They're bamboo eaters. Okay. Oh, it's like freshly mown grass in the air.
Okay, if anyone's familiar with Bath and Body Works cucumber melon stuff, which was huge when I was in school, that's exactly what I get from the opening of this. Yeah.
It's really fresh.
It's very
really,
fresh.
Really fresh. Really green.
That stuff was extremely popular, and it does smell good. It's just that's immediately what it makes me think of.
I don't know what bamboo smells like, but this smells like a very watery, like dewy green fragrance. So maybe that's what bamboo smells like.
Maybe that's what it smells like after the panda chews it up.
Yeah. Are you smelling any musks or anything like a panda?
Not really. Nothing too deep, but
yeah. I'm not sure how long this fragrance would last because I don't really smell any like base layer notes, but But it is really nice. This is
very
definitely
fresh, very
wearable for sure.
Very refreshing.
Let's see what's in this one. So the base notes are civet, musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. So
yeah, not getting any of that yet.
Yeah, not really, not yet. This is earthy notes, orris. Oh, so apple and lily. So I guess that apple is. There's also tea. So maybe the apple and the tea are what are lending that kind of juicy, watery.
Maybe. Is there no melon in it actually?
Apple, lily, magnolia, mandarin, tea, osmanthus, ozone.
Ozone. Okay.
Ozone. Amber, earthy notes, jasmine, orris, patchouli. So yeah, no.
We'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
As far as the fresh ones go, I definitely preferred chameleon to panda.
I think that panda is probably more what I would wear.
Yeah,
just because I like to
see that.
smell fresher and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so next we have camel. I've heard a lot about this one. I feel like very love or hate. Although I feel like most of these fragrances, as far as being super niche, they probably are love or
pretty
hate.
polarizing.
Yeah.
Either like it or don't.
Ooh, it smells spicy in the opening. Here you go.
Okay, this one is definitely not my favorite. It's supposed to be the Middle Eastern spicy wearable one, and it smells like camel poop.
Okay. I smell a lot of spices, and a lot of resins, like maybe benzoin. What's the one that's not as sweet as benzoin? Papa Max, maybe? No. Sandalwood, oud, tonka, vanilla, vetiver, musk, civet. Oh, there's frankincense in the opening.
I can definitely imagine that this is what a camel, like if you just stuck your face into a camel's fur and smelled, that's probably what you're going to get, but it's definitely not for me.
See, I smell a lot of rose. So maybe you're smelling the camel after somebody's just hopped off of it. Okay. All right. So next we have rhinoceros.
Ooh, okay, that one's leathery.
Ooh, I smell expensive car leather from here.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And alcohol. Is that bourbon?
Whiskey at least, yeah.
Whiskey at least, yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. I kind of like that one. Very leathery and deep and
it's
rich.
It's like you were drunk driving or something, and you had a bottle of bourbon in your fancy ass car, and police sirens came on behind you or something, and so you threw your bottle on your seat, and so it's the smell of whiskey on your car seat.
I never knew that rhinos drank this much. You learn something every day.
Learn something new every day.
This one's good. This one is very wearable. It smells like it's an extremely beast mode performer, just from the little bit of sample we sprayed here. It's very, very strong. Very, very strong.
I feel like the leather is starting to die down a little bit. Like it's still there, but it's not as like bright car leather as it was in the initial blast.
It's very wearable. I like that one a lot. I would wear it.
And I smell some sort of fresh wood in it too.
Yeah, woody, leathery.
Next we have Bat, and I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure that Bat got discontinued, and then I think they're bringing it back, so I don't, I'm assuming this is the new Bat, I'm assuming.
So this one was one I've heard has a guano note, so I'm not as excited about smelling this one, but I don't get that in the opening. It smells
earthy.
Yeah, earthy for sure.
I want to say smoky, but it's not like smoke. It's kind of just
damp earth.
Damp earth.
Yeah. It's nothing I would wear, but it's nothing, nothing bad. Nothing.
I feel like there's something sweet in it, but I can't figure out what it is. I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't think I would wear it, but definitely.
I wouldn't wear it, but
yeah. Let's see what's in it. Hay. There's no like Hay and Hay.
Hey.
Yeah, so there's guava, passion fruit, fig, soil accord. Yeah, really interesting. It does say that there's leather. I don't really smell any leather.
Maybe we'll
Mossy stones.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay. All right, next is Dodo. Now this is another one that I really want to smell, just because the bottle.
It does have a good bottle.
I like dodo birds. I mean, I feel like, or I would have liked them if I ever got to meet one. Damn it. Did Not spray. I hope it's sprayed. Let me know if you can't smell anything.
Well, that's definitely different.
That smells vintage, kind of.
It does kind of smell vintage.
Although that kind of makes sense if, since they're, I wanted to say expired. What are they called?
Extinct.
Yeah, since they're extinct.
It's very clean.
Yeah, very clean. Like a clean laundry, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, musky, but, you know, like how when you smell a bird and, they have like a feathery, like fluffy kind of muskiness smell to them. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Like the powdery down. Like
yeah,
on
it kind of makes me think of that.
Cockatoo kind of
There
thing.
you go. Yeah, I'm glad you know the words.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, it literally says feathery musk.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yes. Fern, lime, lychee.
Fern.
You know, it's. It said it smells like fresh. It's it's definitely like it's like a fougere. But, so it's like an old school fougere, but, not. Different. Very different.
It's extremely wearable.
Yeah, very wearable.
It's very pleasant. I like that one quite a bit.
Somebody could wear this to the office.
Yeah, I mean, it's a safe scent.
I'm going to call
You're not going to offend anybody with this one.
I'm going to call it like a modern fougere. Although it wouldn't make sense to be modern since it's extinct. I don't know. I like that one. Yeah. That's cool.
It's not bad.
That's different. Yeah. Okay, next is Hummingbird, and I believe that this is one that is considered to be like one of their more wearable fragrances.
This one is
fruity,
like a fruity candy.
It smells like a Laffy Taffy.
I was thinking something like Laffy Taffy or
like a
Fruit by the Foot, maybe.
Like I want to say a synthetic fruit.
Yeah,
but
this one definitely smells more artificial.
But not in a bad way.
No.
Like it smells like a taffy style candy for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd wear that. I feel like an early 20s kind of girl could easily wear this too. Mm-hmm. Like this is definitely like one that would be more suited for the younger crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think boys would wear this? Would you wear this?
No, I wouldn't wear this.
You wouldn't wear it.
But then again, I wouldn't eat Fruit by the Foot or the other candy, Laffy Taffy either.
I would. And I do. And it's wonderful.
What's in this one?
Everything. So we said all those fruits: apple, cherry, citrus, plum, rose, violet leaf, honey, honeysuckle, lilac, mimosa, peony, tulip, ylang, amber. Okay, I can smell the amber now. It definitely has that. It has that creamy base. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. It's
pretty good.
It's really good. Elephant. I like this. This one was a finalist in 2018 for the Art and Olfaction Awards, so that's really cool. What do you think this is? I'm going to assume that this is going to be leathery like Rhino, maybe.
I'm assuming it's going to be like Rhino, but less wearable.
Okay. That makes me nervous. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
okay.
I smell grass.
Yeah, I smell grass and hay, and immediately this one makes me, feel like I'm standing at the elephant exhibit at the zoo. That's what this one smells like.
So I'm from the country, and so most people, you mow your lawn, you smell grass, but I'm from the middle of nowhere where we bush hog, and so we're not mowing just grass. There's like wildflowers and tall like bushes kind of and things like that we're whacking down at the same time, and it definitely smells more like what is that called? Like underbrush and
yeah, I can see that. Like if you're going over like damp underbrush.
Yes,
kinda,
like more like more like wild terrain. Kind of.
I can see that. For me, it literally just reminds me of walking up to the elephant exhibit at the zoo and just taking a big breath of air. That's exactly what this smells like.
Minus the poop. I don't smell any poop.
Well, you don't usually smell that quite so much at the exhibit if it's a clean exhibit. But...
Oh, I always get there during the poop time. Okay? So, yeah.
It's very nice. It's very artistic. I don't think it's one that's super wearable for me. I mean, it's one that I could wear around the house, but I don't think people would appreciate it unless they are into fragrances. So if you wear this one just out and about, most people are going to probably think that you either work at the zoo or just spent too long at the zoo and didn't shower.
Or you did a bunch of yard work. But yeah, there is no leather in this fragrance. That's why I can't smell anything like that.
What does it have?
Tree leaves, Darjeeling tea. So I can see the tea.
Yeah, okay, I can
Yeah,
get that.
very cool. Sandalwood coconut cocoa. Do you smell any cocoa? Smell any cocoa?
No cocoa.
Yeah.
I can get some sandalwood.
Lots of
though.
woody, lots of woodiness, that sort of thing. But I
It's
like
very
that
nice.
one.
It's good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
I don't think I would wear it, but
Yeah. Okay.
very nice.
And
Very
this one is. Well, we've argued over what this is called. I want to say macaque, but I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying
it's macaque.
So I'll let him say macaque, but it's, for all intents and purposes, it's macaque. So just spray, damn it. Okay. Ooh, that is appley fresh.
That's very bright.
That is
Like green appley, not
Yeah,
just
that
appley,
is
like
appley
bright
fresh.
green appley.
but then also like so green apple and also green stuff.
Yeah, other green
Leaves,
stuff.
yeah, leaves maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the grassy kind of thing. Definitely.
No, more like what you were talking about earlier, breaking open the branches for
Yeah,
the
for
green
sure.
inside.
Oh, I threw it on the floor, so that's great. That's good. Okay, so this one, cedar, green apple, red mandarin, frankincense, galbanum, honey. I'm not smelling any of those yet. Maybe they're just not coming through. Jasmine tea. Yeah, I can see this being a tea. Definitely a tea like fragrance. It also has green tea and white oud. I'm not sure what white oud is. Most people
never
just
heard
say
of white oud,
agarwood
yeah.
or oud. I don't know if that comes from just a
That's
different
much more wearable than I anticipated.
one. Yeah, I
Pretty
like that
good.
one a lot. That one is
There you go.
definitely a summery kind of fragrance.
Don't forget to pick up macaque.
Great. Okay, so next we have squid. Now this is one that
This one's had a lot of hype. I'm
everyone
excited
and their
for this
mother
one.
has talked about.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Okay. So, well, look at the juice. Can you see how blue that is?
Very blue.
That is something. Oh my gosh, look at the blue on the card. Wow. Okay.
Oh. No. It's a no from me. Right off the bat.
It's like the meme. It's a no from me, dog.
Randy Jackson style.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's extremely inky and salty and just unpleasant to my nose right off the bat. I mean, I'll wait and see how it dries down, but right in the opening, it's just not something I want to smell.
I feel like my nose doesn't know what to make of this fragrance. Like, I can't pick out anything in particular. Like, I mean, there's an inkiness, but there's also a sweetness.
Don't get it right up to your nose, just
Yeah.
close. It's
Like a definitely moist.
yeah. I mean, I can get some.
Somebody's gonna be triggered because I said moist. But yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm smelling.
Yeah, some like water accords. Some. I can't tell if there's some other spice. I feel like there's some sort of spices underneath the ink, but to me, it's just overpoweringly salty, inky, and
I feel like if you wanted an aquatic fragrance that was unique, never smelled anything like it, this would be that one. If that's what you're looking for.
it's getting better as it dries down. But that opening was just supremely off-putting to me.
Like a barrage on the nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that one. Hopefully it gets better. I had high hopes for that one, so
Yeah.
we'll come back to it.
I almost blind bought that one too, just because also the picture, it's like a
A little top hat.
Well, yeah, I almost blind bought this fragrance because I thought that it looked like Gandalf as a squid. And, yeah. Darn it. Okay, so, and last but not least, we have Dragonfly. I believe this one also is considered to be one of their more wearable.
Oh, good.
That sprayed like way farther than any of the others, all over the counter. Okay, so.
That's definitely wearable.
That one is very,
Extremely powdery.
yeah, I was gonna say like the powdery, musky kind of, similar to the feeling of like when we said the feathery musks for like Dodo before. It kind of has that,
Kind of like
that same-
Dodo, mothy.
the same wispiness to it. I smell
It's
like
got like a
like green, like I almost want to say like lily or something.
yeah,
like a dewy,
richer florals.
like a dewy water floral. And the only one I can think of is lily, so I'm not sure. Let's see
It's
what's in
nice.
this.
It's
Yeah.
not bad at all. This one's more of the white florals than the
Lotus.
others. Lotus.
Lotus
There you
is
go.
what's in it. So Heliotrope, lemon, peony, rainwater, cherry blossom, clover, iris, lotus, rice. I don't know if I've ever smelled rice in a fragrance before. No.
I can't pick up any rice, but definitely powdery white floral, but different than just your standard white floral powdery fragrance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it smells high quality.
It also says it has papyrus in it.
I mean, this one smells classy. A good, classy woman's fragrance.
Yeah, I can see that. So now we're going to go back through and re-smell everything and see if our opinions on them have changed. Okay, so we have moth.
It still smells very mothy to me. Very
Very
dusty,
mothy.
powdery. The florals have definitely calmed down. They're still there, but it's very, I feel like this one would definitely be a skin scent at this point, and not unpleasant, but not my favorite.
See, what I smell in this is dusty honey.
Honey.
It's like dusty honey. I don't know what moths eat. I don't know anything about moths, actually. Besides, I really like the big green ones. The Luna moth? Is that what those are called?
I think so.
Yeah, those are pretty. That has nothing to do with this fragrance. But to me it smells like dusty honey.
Yeah, very dusty.
Okay. Alright, and next we have bee again.
That has not really calmed down much. It's still
It is.
extremely powerful, stuck your face into a beehive honey. That's,
I mean, this is so strong. How many times did I spray this on the card? Did I spray it on the card too many times?
I mean, apparently.
Holy cow. I mean, it is really good. This is delicious.
It's very nice. Go easy on the trigger. And,
I mean, like, can you do a half spray? Does a half, if a half spray exists, this is a half spray kind of fragrance. Oh, wow.
It smells so rich that you would really expect it to come out of the sprayer like honey.
This is
that
syrupy.
Rich. Yeah.
I mean, I want to go brush my teeth again. Wow.
I'm not really getting any of the spices that I thought were going to be underneath. Yeah, that I got. They haven't really come out in the dry down like I expected, which maybe they would on skin, but on the card I'm not getting that. It's just overpoweringly.
Well, and when you smell a lot of like women's mainstream sweet fragrances, like they're oftentimes like sickeningly sweet, like hurt your teeth. This is sickeningly sweet, but doesn't have that gimmicky kind of.
No, it doesn't smell artificial at all.
Yeah, it doesn't have that artificial like give you a headache kind
not
of
at all.
thing, which is really cool. Okay, so next we had Nightingale. This is the one that you said smelled like potpourri at a cougar's house.
Still does.
I'm definitely smelling that plum blossom. I mean, that's what I'm getting more than anything.
I can kind of get that.
It's very floral.
Yeah, very floral.
I mean, anyone could wear any of these, obviously. I mean, they are definitely the nichiest of niche as far as fragrances go.
You can tell they're made with quality ingredients. Yeah. They're very high quality.
Mm-hmm. I would see this on a woman maybe 40 plus.
Yeah.
But like I said, anybody could wear it.
At her home, trying to get a much younger gentleman caller.
I'm going to get like demonized on this channel. Okay, this is Hyrax. I'm afraid.
You can cut that out.
Just going to put it back.
Stay.
Yeah. That's great. Okay. I need a breather. Hold on. All right. So now we have Civet. I would wear this. This is good.
This one's good.
This
I like
one's
this
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
I forgot what was in it earlier. But
it still smells Middle Eastern spice kind of accord to me.
I smell a lot of florals and like a light muskiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely wear Civet.
I'm getting the musk more in the dry down than I did in the opening.
This could be my signature scent easily.
That's not bad.
Definitely signature scent worthy.
I like that one.
That is really different. I like that one. Okay, this one was Chameleon. Okay.
That's definitely changed.
Ooh.
It's still fresh. Still
more floral.
Yeah, more floral than fruity
for sure.
now, but very good, very fresh, very green.
It was. I feel like there was a lot more greenness, like punchy greenness in the opening, and that's kind of died away. Yeah, but
it's good though. I like that one.
This, yeah,
definitely the best of the fresh ones.
Yeah,
so far.
That's really good. Okay, and this one is Beaver. This was the one we said was like watery. Ooh, okay, that's good.
That's good. It's really good. Very woody, very musky.
So I'm gonna be honest. This reminds me of like a. I want to. It sounds bad. It's like, cause I'm saying it reminds me of a car air freshener, but a very good car air freshener. That's what it reminds me.
That one's really nice.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I would totally wear that. It's very clean, almost like there's like a fresh laundry.
It's a good word for it. It's clean, very woody but very clean.
Yeah. And then here's the opposite, T-Rex. That is smoky.
That is
so
extremely smoky.
Like you set a house on fire, smoky.
It is, but not in the same way as Imaginary Authors, A City on Fire. It definitely smells different than that.
Like I could wear this. I mean, maybe not in public. Like,
no.
I would wear this for myself for sure. Yeah. Like you said when you were reading a book.
Mm-hmm. I still think that's the best application.
Yeah. But I'd be afraid to wear this around my kiddo because he's asthmatic, and I'd be afraid that maybe the sensation of the smokiness might trigger coughing. Maybe so. This is definitely a fragrance that if you're going to be around other people, maybe be light on the trigger, just because I feel like it might trigger somebody's.
Yeah, it's hard to pick out any specific notes, but I mean, when you smell it, you can certainly think T-Rex.
Yeah. All right, and then Panda.
Still smells extremely green, extremely wet. I'm still getting a lot of cucumber melon.
I don't know, it reminds me of something like, you know, like when you, like, I don't know if you ever did this, like with your parents and stuff, but like when you would go out and you'd work on cutting off like green tree, like when you cut on a tree and you see the green inside. Mm-hmm. I used to watch Secret Garden as a kid, or The Secret Garden with Maggie Smith, great movie, as a kiddo, and I remember when they're like in the garden, they're cutting open the inside of the branches and they're showing how green they are, and they smell them, and it's like the smell of the inside of a tree that's still live.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah. So here's Camel again. See, you didn't like it in the.
No.
Still, ooh, I like it.
Still no.
Ooh, I like it. It is very resinous and spicy, and you hate it.
I do not like it. I love spicy, resinous fragrances. I do not like this one.
I would wear this. This is good. So, next is Rhinoceros. So this was the leather car seat with whiskey.
Much better. It definitely smells like an expensive car seat for sure, but maybe it's just because I'm smelling it right after Camel, but this one is very nice.
So it smells more expensive than riding a camel?
Yes.
So, now I know that, we said whiskey and leather. And those are the main things that I pick out of this.
For sure.
You know, like, when you have whiskey with ice in it, and it has like that cooling kind of thing, and I guess maybe it's the leather that's almost cooling in the scent.
Maybe, yeah, I could see that.
Like I almost want to say like crushed ice, whiskey, and leather.
Makes it almost like a soft leather.
Yeah.
Expensive
supple
leather.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's a word.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. That one I like.
I like that one. Okay, and this one was Bat. Definitely smelling more of the fruits now than just the moist earth.
Yeah, definitely getting the fruits now.
This is way more wearable than. So this must be the new.
It must be the new one.
The new formulation, because I don't smell anything like guano.
Yeah, I mean, I smelled like the damp stuff at the beginning, so I was expecting it to smell like the damp stuff that had guano on it at the dry down.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It smells very nice, very fruity, very pleasant.
Yeah,
I'm impressed. I like that one.
I like that one a lot. This one is Dodo. This is the one I liked before.
Yeah, we like this one.
We call it like the modern fougere. Is that right?
That one. Ooh, that one got really good.
It smells soapy.
It does. Extremely soapy, clean.
I can still smell those feathery musks. But
yeah, it's very powdery still.
Very wearable.
Very wearable. I like this one. Too bad they're extinct.
Too bad they're extinct. Yeah, definitely could be easily be an office fragrance. I could see this being dressed up.
Very unisex. Anybody could pull that one off.
Yeah, so I could see it being dressed up, but I could also see it being like really casual, white
just
t-shirt.
White t-shirt kind of fragrance.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, Hummingbird. Fruity, very fruity.
Now it smells like Gushers. If you just open the bag of Gushers and smell it.
Oh,
Smells
like when you
Gushers.
open up a
Yeah,
fresh
open up a
bag and
fresh
then there's
pouch
like
of
that
Gushers.
powdery kind of stuff that keeps them from sticking to each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Obviously, I like candy too much. That's all I talk about is candy.
Well, that's what this one smells like. It's candy.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't think I would wear that one personally. I think it
That
smells...
one seems the most linear of all of them so far.
Probably, yeah. I definitely would think that a younger woman could totally wear that. Yeah. Okay, this one is elephant.
Yeah.
That smells like you're walking through the woods. Like, woody, definitely very, like, wild, I don't want to say wild floral, because people think that it's, like, floral, but it's, like, after you've just bush hogged in the country.
Does, yeah.
Like, yeah, like clovers and morning glories.
Yeah.
Doesn't that give you, like,
yeah.
a morning glory?
It's very nice. I mean, it still reminds me of just being at the zoo, but I love the fucking zoo, so...
I love the fucking zoo.
I love the zoo.
Great. Alright, and had to pick up my cock. So that is so fresh appley. Like that is the green appleiest.
Very green apple. Very fresh. Very bright.
Yeah, this
good.
is if it's
like
like 95 degrees outside and you're like, I want something that'll cool me off. It's green apple, it's tea, it is refreshing, and now I'm thirsty.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
What's this one?
This one's squid. Okay, I actually really like this one now. Because it's really sweet.
I still don't like it. It's definitely better than the opening, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not recovered from that opening yet. It's just...
I'm still not recovered from Hyrax, if I'm honest.
I mean, I can see how this would be wearable for a lot of people. It's just, it's not the fragrance that I'm looking for.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm smelling. Like, it is so sweet, and maybe that's an inky thing. Some people talk about the smell of ink, and maybe I just don't know what ink itself smells like.
It's definitely gotten better. It's just, it's definitely just not for me. It's.
I feel like what I'm smelling is like resinous. So like
it's
sweet
not
resinous.
It's not off-putting. It's just not for me.
Yeah. I like it. I like the juice and I like the picture. So I
fine.
probably would get a bottle regardless of how often I could wear it. Okay, and then last we have Dragonfly again. So
that's extremely fresh and bright still.
Yeah. I don't think that this is one that I would wear. I feel like it has a mustiness to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't smell bad. Like definitely if I smelled it on somebody, I'd be like, oh, they smell clean. But there's something like a mustiness that maybe it's just because I'm really OCD about laundry.
I feel like the ones like this that have like floral mustiness are ones that you just have to try on your skin because they're different for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's just too many fragrances here to try
on skin. Yeah, we can do that, but I feel like this one, to give it a fair shake, probably has to be tried on skin before you can decide or not.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I mean, it's good. I just don't think that I personally would wear this one. But definitely one, I would definitely say that's more feminine, though. Of a lot
definitely
of these
more
fragrances.
feminine.
So many of these have been super
a lot of them
straight
are,
down the middle unisex.
Either unisex or just artistic, where you're not really going to be wearing it around people. But that one...
Did you smell any that you thought were like, this is super masculine, I can't see it on a woman? On a
Rhinoceros.
You don't think I could wear a rhinoceros? Where was that one? Is that you? Fuck it, I wear what I want.
I feel like panda is like right in your wheelhouse. You would wear panda.
I smell rhinoceros again. I feel like the leather's not too strong.
No, I mean, you might be able to wear that one.
Then again, I wear men's fragrances too, so...
on the whole, I think rhinoceros is a very more bold and masculine one from all the line. Yeah. And I really enjoyed that one, and if you're a woman and want to wear it, go for it.
I kind of appreciated all of these. Yeah. Even the ones that I feel like I am less likely to wear, like Hyrax, I'm probably not going to wear that one. But... But there are some that I just really, really liked.
Some of them were really nice. I think as far as the fresh ones, Chameleon really stands out to me. I would definitely wear Chameleon.
I think I'm going to get Dodo.
Yeah, Dodo was very nice. I can see that.
I really liked it. And like there's like a berry note coming out in it now too. It's like a berry soap.
Yeah, that's really nice. You know, very nice.
It kind of makes me think like those like Herbal Essence conditioners. It kind of it kind of channels that. I like that. Yeah. All these were good.
Yeah. I mean, the ones that I expected to like, I didn't like as much, like camel and squid. But then the ones that I was a little more hesitant about, like rhinoceros and panda and elephant. I mean, those were all really, really pleasant. I liked them.
Yeah, I think that civet and dodo might be
Civet is
which
probably
is kind of weird. I was not expecting.
That was the biggest shocker. I really thought it was going to smell like,
Yeah.
sticking your butt or your face up to something's butt, but that's not what it smelled like at all.
And especially whenever I look at the Fragrantica note pyramids, I usually get a little skeptical when I start seeing notes like civet or
Castoreum.
Yeah, castoreum, something like that. And beaver was good too.
Beaver was very nice, very wearable. That might be
wearable.
they're hard to rank, but that would probably be in the top. I don't know, we had 18 of these, so probably top 6.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the Burrow today. Now, there were a lot of fragrances here, and if you are interested in hearing a full review on any of those, feel free to drop that in the comments below, and I'll try to work on a review. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like this video and subscribe. And you can even hit that notification bell so you'll be notified next time I drop a video. I plan this week to have my next episode of Fragrant Fictions come out, and I'll be featuring The Mandalorian. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. So
This is the way.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.